Robert in Dulwich. Hi.
Hi, Sheila. Do you know, as I was listening, I've got a point to make, but can I just ask, what was his actual point of his tweet? Was it to object to the monarchy or something?
I think he's just got a penchant, I'm told anyway, he has a real penchant for tweets of pictures of chimpanzees dressed as human beings, and he also pokes fun at the monarchy a lot and says this is outdated, it's a nonsense. So the photograph he posted about the new royal baby was a ludicrous one of two adults coming down some steps with a chimpanzee dressed in clothes, not dressed in baby clothes, but just dressed in clothes. So his defence is, and his fans' defence, in a sense, is, I mean, to be fair, he isn't defending himself. He's saying, I promise you, and I have to say, I hear him, and on James's programme, and he sounded very sincere to me, and I think someone sounds sincere when they're very fluent in their explanation of something, and I believed what he said when he said he was blind to what he did, and he did remove it immediately. But I still think a harm has been done, so that matters.
Well, I can't help thinking that if you're anti-monarchy, that's fine, but on the day that a couple has the baby, that's a bit much, isn't it? It does show something about the character of the person to be tweeting something like that. That's quite nasty thing to do.
He won't be the only person by any stretch who tweeted...
Yeah, but it still means he's nasty. He's a nasty character for doing that, yeah?
Not necessarily, no, not necessarily. I mean, I think it's churlish to be mean about the birth of any baby. Yeah, I think it's churlish. I think it's churlish, but I don't think it means that you're a nasty personality.
On the day of someone's birth, you make a point like that. That's a bit more than churlish. But anyway,
well, not quite the day, but anyway, 2 days, 3 days.
I called him because, look, I'm not that old, but I grew up watching PG Chip adverts. Do you remember when
I do.
And I'm half black, by the way. Anyway, I remember watching those adverts, and I guess today you couldn't play them because it would offend someone without a doubt. Even though there's no link towards, like, in this case with a baby that's half black, but or quarter black or wherever it is. My point is, though, if I'm honest, I've watched the debate rage. I was never bothered about people calling me names. I'm a little bit more thicker-skinned, and sometimes I just think, well, they're ignorant, whatever. People who there aren't that many real racists who believe in the country that they're actually superior by dint of their colour of their skin in the country. That's my experience anyway.
You mustn't listen to my programme very often.
No, I do, but I think that, because I don't get angry and I don't get upset. I actually question people. I used to work with a guy who used to openly say he was racist, and I questioned him once in an open dialogue, and it was in front of 6 co-workers, and basically in the end he just had no ethics, and he said, actually, I'm a bit of a wally, aren't I? And I was like, yeah. And I don't get upset about things like that. But here's the thing.
You educated him?
I didn't even try to. I just wanted to know why he would say, I'm actually a bit of a racist.
Yeah, well, that's educational.
Sorry?
That's educational for him.
Maybe it educated him. I didn't set out to educate him. I genuinely am interested why people have different ideas to mine. But here's the thing. When I kind of feel now, with everything that's happened, when I saw that photo, I thought that I can't be serious to do that at the moment, because that would come across in today's age as racist, right? And then I hear people in the media, yourself and James, I'm not having a go at you, by the way, sort of kind of defending him. Not defending him in the sense that he's done, but you're sort of saying, yeah, but he doesn't mean it. It's not in his...
No, I'm not defending him. I think the BBC had absolutely no choice but to sack him, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But, and I think, I'll put it this way, Robert, the reason I'm absolutely not defending him is, if I had done it, I certainly don't think I could have come on my doorstep and spoken to people. I would be absolutely mute with shame if I'd done it.
I look at what's going on today. I look at that guy, Roger Scruton, who got basically sacked, and then they realised that it was all his interview was completely misrepresented by the guy who interviewed him at the New Statesman, and that's, they've got the tapes out now, and the guy lost his job even before there was no, the guy lost his job. And we're living in an age now where what frightens me a bit is I'm slightly right wing. I'm right of centre, but I'm half black. And what I notice is it seems to me that there are people who just decide who's racist and who isn't. And I'm never sure. You see, I thought a tweet of someone comparing someone's baby, half black baby, to a monkey would be absolute condemnation across the board. Forget about it, move on. But it seems that people, are saying, "Oh, well, let's look at the context." And I'm like, well, I agree. Actually, sometimes it is good to look at context, but after the movement of the last 15, 20 years, for him to post that and say he didn't know, I don't buy that, by the way.
I struggle with the I didn't know, but we can all, again, I don't want to just decide and be the judge and jury on this, but I think, Robert, we can all have blind spots in ourselves. We can all be deaf to ourselves sometimes. And that's what he's saying was the case here. I struggle with it particularly because of his connections to football and the monkey chants at football grounds when black players come on. So I struggle with that, but that's his defence. A monumental mistake. He didn't see what everybody else saw. Should he be forgiven? 0345 606